Welcome Wanderers to Told You Would Colors. My name is Jennifer and today I'm so excited to share with you a coloring book haul. I haven't had a haul like this for a little while and it's mainly because I'm trying to be good. So this is a haul from August. These are all the books that I purchased in August. For the month of September I'm having a no buy, and for the month of October I think I have 4 books in mind of what I want to get. I know I'm most definitely getting one for sure, because it'll be a project book and I'm so excited for that. And then there are a couple Halloween books that I had my eye on that I'm thinking about maybe getting, but then I'm sure once I do my plans for October, I'm gonna find so many things that I want to do to color in that I won't need to get more Halloween books. So yeah, so I definitely one book for October that I want to get after my no buy of September is done. So this video is going to be hopefully fun because I've been seeing a lot of the rank and rate videos that have been circulating the color tube. And it all started with Coloring Bumblebee. So she did a video of rank and rate. I think it started with her mythographic books, if I'm not mistaken. And then it got carried on through a couple different channels, and I've been enjoying those so much, but I have a really hard time ranking my books in general. Mainly one, because when I buy coloring books, I try to buy one from every artist and illustrator. And if I really like them, then I'll buy a couple more from them. But for the most part, I have one, maybe 2 books from every illustrator, unless I'm obsessed. So I can't really do rank and rates really. So what I decided to do was I'm going to do a rank and rate on my coloring book haul so that I could participate a little bit in what's been going around. So I think this will be fun because it's just a mixture of books and styles and types. So on one hand, it's kind of unfair to rank them because they're definitely different styles and a bunch of different illustrators. And I love the preface in front of all the videos. Yes, of course, we adore every single coloring book, and nobody would get a book that they didn't want. I wanted all of these, and I will cherish all of them equally, but there are certain ones that I'm just more excited about than others, but I still need certain books when I'm feeling a certain way for the day. You know, we all have our easier books that we can use with different mediums, maybe just alcohol marker for a quick color, more simple pages, and then we have our detailed books to put love into, and when we're in that mood to just create something spectacular. We have different books for different reasons, and all depending on our mood, what we're feeling like doing for the day. So yeah, I love every single one of these books. I'm so excited to have them, but I am going to do the rank and rate. So the only thing I'm going to change about this though is because I have so many books. The first half, maybe more than half, they're not going to be specifically numbered, and then when I get to the last 10 books, it would be my top 10 books out of the rank and rate. But I did put every single book in order from maybe the least popular grab that I might have to the one that I would desire to be in the most. So we'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let's get started with a very simple, sweet, and nice postcard book. So I really wanted a postcard book for a while, and I don't even know if I got the right one for what I wanted, but the main reason why I got The Secret Garden by Johanna Basford is because my main purpose for this postcard book is to color them and send them to my grandmother. She lives further away now, so I don't get to see her as much, and she likes coloring from what I've learned and heard. And she did send like a letter the one time, and she put a little coloring page in it, and for my daughter, and that was so cute. So I was like, you know what, I think it would really lift up her spirits if I started sending her some postcards just to note, you know, every time I go to color one of these, I would be thinking about her, you know, the whole time. It's kind of like how it is for a buddy color for me. When I'm coloring a page with a buddy, I am thinking about that person. It's just what I do, because you're doing a page with somebody even though they're not next to you. So when you're doing a page for somebody, it's like the same aspect. You're thinking about them when you're doing something for them. So I'm really excited to start to color in these. Hopefully I can color one a month and send it to her just to let her know. And they are actual postcards, so you have your stamp here. Write a little note, address it to her, and I'm sure it'll just cheer her up to see these. So the reason why I chose Secret Garden was because I think it's up her alley. I think it's stuff that she would like, especially the birds. She loves birds. We used to go bird watching together a couple times, you know, and flowers and stuff like that. It just seems like it's her, you know. So I wanted to color these postcards for her and send them. So that was first on the list though, because it's not really a coloring book. So I just put it on the bottom of the pile, but it's going to be very special to me. Next up, I do have Nice Little Town 7 by, I want to see how she has it, Tatiana Bogima Stolova, because I know she had like a different name. She had her name different in some of her coloring books. So this is Nice Little Town 7. And the reason why it would be further down on my list is because I guess I didn't realize that it had the black backgrounds. So my mistake on that. And the line work is very, very, very thin. I love the details on these pages. I love the Nice Little Town pages. I think they're so cute, and I tried to do my best to look at all of them before I got another one, because I do have Nice Little Town 10. It was a group project book, and it still might be. It was hosted by Meg's Coloring Corner, so I'm not sure if she's going to pick that back up again or not. But I would still totally 100% be down for continuing that whenever she gets back into the scene, which I have heard slight rumors that hopefully she might be coming back because she misses the community so much. So that would be so nice to see her again. But yeah, I wanted to get a second book because Tatiana just had a project contest going out saying to color a page, and for whatever reason it just didn't feel right to color a page out of my group buddy color project book because I'm waiting for the next page to be selected. So I was like, oh, I kind of want to really do the project, and but I don't want to color in the book that I have in case it starts back up again. So I want to get another book so that I can just color a Nice Little Town page whenever I want to. So I looked through them, and number 7 seemed like one of my favorites out of what I saw. And it really is so cute. But I guess I didn't realize how faint the line work would be and the black backgrounds. I thought, since I bought the book now versus when it was released, which had to have been years prior to now, I thought it would just come out without the black background, but I was wrong. So yeah, this came out in 2019, and I think if I could do it over again, I might have just gotten the compilation book of Nice Little, I think it's Nice Little Town 4 through 11, I think. And from what I believe, it doesn't have the black background, well, backing. So yeah, I don't know if I would have done that or not, but I have Nice Little Town 7 now, and I missed the cutoff for the project anyway, but at least I have a book that I can color in without worrying about going ahead of the group. Next up, I did end up getting Seasons Creepings coloring. I just thought the illustrations in this book were so cute and different. So it's spooky Christmas type. I love that. I love the mixture of Halloween and Christmas together. This is illustrated by Lydia Jean, and the illustrations are so cute. They're single-sided with the little pattern on the back of them, and it's kind of like a cute and cozy. Some of them are more detailed, some of them not really, but they all have that Halloween twist to the Christmas season, and that is just so fun. And I really do like how the picture goes to the edges of the page, and see, there's a simple one and then a more detailed one. I like the mix of it. I love the line work, and I love how the corners of the book are rounded. I love how they're rounded. I couldn't think of the word. I had to take a second. And I love that. It's just different. Everything about this is different, you know. I think the size of the book is different. It's more long, but it's still small. Let me see if I can get a book. Maybe it's kind of like Lulu's House of Wonder. It is. It's like exactly like Lulu's House of Wonder, except it has the rounded corners. Yeah, it's like the same size. Is this by the same? No, it's not. But it's very similar size book to the Lulu's House of Wonder, but that's just the cutest thing. So I really like this. You can use alcohol marker. I'm sure you could even use water mediums. It's single-sided, so you don't have to worry about bleed through, but it might wrinkle and crinkle your page. If you like that, that's a win. So just really cute. So this is on the more towards the bottom half of the list because it's seasonal, so I don't know if it's something I'll be in all the time, and it's I don't know, on the easier side, so I think it's just something that I would come to turn to mainly for the season that's approaching, and for a quick color. It's just so fun. I adore it. So that's Seasons Creepings coloring, 60 spooky and cute creatures with a holiday twist by Lydia Jean. Next up is Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice, and this is illustrated by Julianne Sinclair. This one was in my top 10, but then I had to take a closer look and think harder about it because there were so many books in this haul that I wanted to be part of my top 10. And as I was flipping through all of them, I was like, oh, wait, I think I just really like this one right now because it's the season. But if I were looking at this book after the season and in spring and summer, I wouldn't want to color in this at all. And it wouldn't be my cup of latte instead of tea. Get it? But I think the words on the page are fine. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with coloring the words on the page like some people it's fall, y'all. I love this. I love this so much. That's so cute. Even the leaf here. So yeah, I adore all the pages, and I'm like so here right now. I'm here for all of this right now. But I think it's just because of the season that we're in. So I feel like once we're out of the season, I'm not gonna feel the same way about this book that I do now. Oh, I love this. So I had to put it further down on my list of things. So I love this book. I love square format books. And I know I'm going to try to color in this as much as I can this season, and we'll see how I do with that. But yeah, that's pumpkin spice and everything nice. I think I'm definitely late to the game on this one too. Some of these are older books and some of them are brand spanking new. Yeah, this one came out in 2018, so definitely late to the game, but I'm very happy that I have it now. All right, now we go into a whole bunch of Camilla Angelkova, so I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. I have 50 Vacation miniatures, and I actually did try to rank and rate hers the way that I would see them, and exactly like I said with the Pumpkin Spice book, this is on the bottom of my Camilla Angelkova tier right now, and I think it's because summer's over, vacations are over, at least for me, and it's just not high on my list right now. But I do remember in spring, mainly the very beginning of summer, I was like, oh my gosh, I want this book so bad. Everything that I saw in it was cute, 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 adored. I saw so many people coloring it. This page in particular, every time I see somebody color this page, everybody outdoes themselves and it's beautiful. I can't wait to color that one. And now it's on the bottom of my ranking, and I think it's just because of this season is over, but they're still absolutely adorable. So 50 Vacation miniatures. And then I do have the 50 dragon theme miniatures now, and I think this one's lower on the list because it's got thicker line work, I think. If I'm really looking at it correctly, it just seems thicker. And I don't know, I think I like her thinner line work. I don't know. It's hard to say. And it is hard to rank and rate books, I think, when you haven't colored in them at all. This is absolutely adorable. It's a really good, like, October page to color. So I absolutely love the dragons so much. I think they're so fun. And I couldn't wait for this book to come out, even this one. Oh, so cute. But I think one thing that I noted for myself was I didn't like how similar the dragon looked throughout the whole entire book. I kind of feel like as I was flipping through it, they all look very similar. And I know a dragon is a dragon, like I get that, but I just think Camilla Angelkova is so inventive and creative with what she does that I think more twists like this, like a three-headed dragon, more twists like that, like even this one's different from this one. So he's like dreaming, this like baby dragon, he's like dreaming about an older self, I think. I don't know. But they all look so similar. So I think that's why it's lower down on my ranking, is because I feel like they could have been more different. Like this one's different. This one has like antlers instead of horns. So yeah, but I still think it's absolutely adorable and I can't wait to get in it. Next up, I have the 50 Jungle miniatures. And I know this one's been around for a while, but I think it's higher because, again, it's thinner line work. And this isn't seasonal at all, and that's fun to me. You can color this whenever you want. I mean, a jungle is a jungle. It doesn't go away during the summertime. So it just is what it is. So I think this one's really cute, and I love all the pages in that one. And then I got 50 prehistoric miniatures, and I love dinosaurs. I love them so much, and the way she illustrated these dinosaurs are the absolute cutest. I just adore this so much. This is really, really sweet. So I'm really excited. I know I'm probably gonna say I'm excited 1,000,000 times. I'm really sorry about that, but it's true. And they're adorable, okay? That's how I feel. So I got the prehistoric miniatures. And then I got the 30 Spellbound Fanciful Cave Scenes to color. I think these are so fun and different. I do like the scenes. I love her scenes book, so this one's higher on my list. I love how the images are just a bit longer or bigger or have more going on in them. They have the outline around them. I just think they're so fun. And I don't know, for me, it just makes it more intriguing to color, to have that set scene. I really do enjoy that. And here, I know this is one of her newer books from this year. Her line work is thinner than the 50 Dragon miniatures. So yeah, I really like the line work in this book. So that's 30 Spellbound Fanciful Cave Scenes to color. And then higher on the list, I have the 50 Halloween Fairy Houses. And again, I think it's the time of year of why this is so high, because here, the line work is thicker, but I still put it higher on my list. One, because of the outline bordered scenes. And I think it's the time of year. I'm totally in this mood right now. And I think every single page is just so much fun. And I cannot wait to color in this book. So I think it definitely matters when you do rank and rates, because depending on what kind of colorist you are, is going to make your mood sway one way or another. So if I did this again in a different season, this would probably be lower on my list. 50 Halloween Fairy Houses. Then I have 50 Farmers Miniatures. It's so hard not to put this closer to the top of the list. I have just seen so many wonderful pages come out of this book. And I think everybody puts respect in Erica's corner of the internet from Elm Colors for this book, because of the amazing work that she has done in this. And I think she said once she's done with this book, she's going to work in the 50 Woodland miniatures, I think. And I'm now like just so excited for that too, to see what she does in that book. I mean, she already does have some pages, but it's just so awesome to see what she has done in this book. And it just, I think, elevates this book in general just because of her. So she's a huge inspiration for me, at least, and it just makes me adore this book. So this is 50 Farmers Miniatures. And I have the 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes. This also has a hint of autumn in it as well, so it's higher on my list. I love coloring architecture, so that makes it higher on my list. And I love the scenes to color, so that puts it higher on my list. So this book was, I think, like one of my favorite Camila Angelkova books before I started buying a lot of them. And now I'm not sure, like, if I really laid out and placed all of them together, I'm not sure where it would stand. Probably not the top, but well, I do have more to the side here anyway, but I do really, really enjoy this book, so I can't wait to get in that. And I have 50 Autumn Miniatures. Who would have guessed? It's the season. I love the leaves, the pumpkins, the mushrooms, everything that this book has to offer. It's just so fun. So I know I got a lot of Camila Angelkova books, and I'm really excited to get coloring in all of them. So this one's been around for a while, and I'm really excited to put my color on the pages for this one. Next up is 50 Munster themed miniatures. This one I think is more towards like the Halloween instead of fall, but it's still very both, one or the other. But you could still color this all year round too. It doesn't have to be for fall or Halloween like this one. It's just so cute. I love how he's a monster and he kind of looks like he's scared of the monster coming out of his cup. Oh, I just want to give him a hug. It's just so sweet. It's so cute. And I do like the fact that the monsters are a little bit different throughout the book. So it's not like the dragon themed miniatures where they all looked the same. She changes up the look of the monsters. So I do enjoy that. That's so cute. I do enjoy that one. And then the last Camila Angelkova book that I put, the newest one, I believe. Nope, that's not true. She came out with her 31 pages to color till Halloween. It's like a countdown book to Halloween. That's her newest one, but this is one of the newest ones that came out, and I'm really excited for it. So 50 diminutive fall scenes to color. It's a scene book for the fall. I don't know how it gets any better than this. She's got a lot more of these gnome-like creatures, people, gnomes. It's just so sweet. And I love just all the fall things. All the fall things. He's collecting his mushrooms. I'm really excited to color this page. This one might be my favorite in the book. I don't know. I do love architecture. I love the faraway, like, cottage scenes. The pumpkin patch is cute. They're all so sweet. So this is definitely getting colored in ASAP. And then the last book before my top 10 is Fantastic Worlds. And this is by Alessandra Fusi. I got this book because when I realized during a flip through that every single page is a double page spread, I got so excited. And I know it's limiting to have images on both sides of the page, but I just was so excited to have double page spreads galore. And I had to have it for those moods. I'm in the works of coloring a double page spread. I did color 2 pages side by side in the same month before, but I didn't consider a double page since I just made them go together. But it wasn't like this, where it's an obvious double page scene to color. So yeah, look at this. This is so awesome. I'm definitely in a dragon mood. But I just think these are so beautiful in every way. And like I said, when I saw that it was double page spread over and over and over again, I really, really wanted to add it to my collection because I just think they're so stunning and beautiful. And hopefully I can really pay my respects to this book by coloring in it frequently. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but I want to commit to it. So Fantastic Worlds coloring book by Alessandra Fusi. All right, now we come to the top 10 favorites of mine in this coloring book haul. It was very hard to make these decisions, and I don't know if I've made the right ones, but this is apparently how I'm feeling right now. So, number 10 in my collection of these books for this haul is the Color Me Critters coloring book. This one is so sweet. I do have, it came with, like, it's really sticky right here. And I don't know how I can wash this off, but it's making the pages, like, kind of stick to each other. So I'm going to see what I can do about that. But I love the illustrations in this book. It's adorable. And this was heavily influenced by Maia on Colored by Maia. I just saw her do the monkey page, I think last month or the month before. These months fly by so fast, I can never remember this one. She did a blue monkey that just sticks in my mind. And I was like, okay, that's really cute, but I don't need it. I don't need it. And then I saw it more and more. I think she showed her other completed pages in the book, and I was like, you're really making this hard, Maia. Okay, I really want that book, and it ended up in my top 10. I just think they're so fun. I really do enjoy a book that has an image across the whole page. I think that's one of the things that makes me like it the most. The illustration is a different style than what I have anywhere else, and I think a lot of these books in my top 10 are a reason of that. When I look through a coloring book, before I buy it, especially now that I have built up a collection for sure, I want to look at a coloring book and say, okay, how is this different than anything else that I have? And how will it contribute to my collection? What will it add to my collection that I don't already have right now? You know, I try to ask myself those questions so I'm not getting a lot of the same thing over and over again. And I know I just showed like 10 Camellia Angelkova books, but she's one of my favorites. So we're going to disregard that. Oh, look at the pig. See, there's just joy. There's just joy. So this definitely brings a lot of new things to the table in my collection because I don't have anything like this illustration style, and I really do enjoy it. So it made it to my haul, and it made it to my top 10, and I'm really excited to get in here. Kind of want to do this bat page for October. We'll see. Can you guess? Can you guess who influenced me on this book? It was Maia. And it is number 9 on my list. Maia is doing a spectacular job in this book, and it has influenced a many to get this book, including me now. And I just think it is so fun. Once again, very, very different from anything that I have in my collection. I love square books. I adore them. And to see what she's done in the books, to see what kind of mediums it can take, what she throws at it, and what works, it just makes it more likable because you can do so many things with this book. You can color it so many different ways. And these cats are just so fun. Oh my gosh. So lots of different pages and styles, and I just think it's so fun. And I think if you're hesitating to get this book, I would say get it because it might not be around forever. And sometimes when a book goes away and you can't get it anymore, it kind of hurts a little bit inside. So that's what I would say to you. It's an amazing book. Number 8 for my haul would be the over 100 cute characters to color Manga Mania book by Christopher Hart. I love this thick, juicy book filled with all the things. It is double-sided, and I was going to put it lower on the list because of it being double-sided. But I can't put it that low on the list. I can't. It's impossible. It won't work, and it needs to be in the top 10 because of how amazing it is. I have been getting more and more into watching anime over the last 2 years, and it's very hard to look through this and not enjoy every single second of it. So I think it'll be so fun to add your own colors to it. And you know, if you have been in the anime scene a lot, that you could really throw any color you want on these pages and it's just gonna work. It's just gonna work and it'll be so fun. They're just so cute. Aww. Candy Town, that looks like it would be so fun to color, like all of it. So yeah, it is tough that it's a double-sided coloring book, but you can make it work. Look at this spread. That is so awesome. I would want to color that so bad. I mean, I do. Look at her on the cake. Oh no. Yeah, it's a really awesome book. So I'm really excited to get in here and color in this one. Lots of different full images, some portrait images, lots of different in this book, and definitely plenty to keep you occupied. Number 7 is Oceans to Stars by Lydia Fenwick. I really enjoy the different sections that she has in this book, and she turns every single sign into different, what is it? And now I forget the sections that she has. It's like mermaid, ocean. So you have every single sign as a mermaid. So ocean. And then, I mean, this book has been around for a while, so you might already know Earth. So these are more portraits of each of the signs as people, as girls. And then, so ocean, earth, and stars, I think, because it's Oceans to Stars. Did I skip it? Stars. Yeah, Oceans to Stars. It makes sense. The title of the book. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just so fun. It's so beautiful. Her illustrations are really, really sweet. I think I really like the portrait styles. I think this is probably it's probably going to be my most colored section to start. Maybe. That is just so beautiful. I can see that colored already. And that one. And that one. Yeah, it's really easy to picture those. And then on the mermaids, I think on the mermaids, it's just more imaginative and creative. They could be any color. So it's harder to see the color on here in my mind to envision it, but it'll still be so fun to color. I've seen this one colored a bunch. I think I saw somebody color this like Wicked, like one side was the green and the other side was the pink. That was fun. I think it was that one. But yeah, really love that book. Number 6 is the Smithsonian Baby Animals coloring book. This is illustrated by Rachel Curtis, and I think this is an older book. Oh, it says 2023. I thought it was a little bit older than that, but I don't see it on a lot of channels. And that surprises me, I guess. I don't know. The paper quality is really good. The illustrations are amazing. They're just so cute. I love how they're mainly framed. You get a little bit of information on them. That's really cool. Like this one is framed in. I love that. This one has a frame to it. It's just so fun. And then here on this side, I think it's like a repetitive pattern. Like every couple pages it's the same, maybe, I think. Yeah, because here's this one and this one is the same. So about like every 5 pages, you're getting the same illustration on this side. But this is so cute. Some of them have frames and borders, and some of them are just an image. Some of them are like more mandala-like. Like this is just an image. This one has the frame around it. This is like part of a frame and then another scene to it. I think it's just really, really well laid out, and I really do enjoy. It's like a creamier paper, not white. I really do like the illustrations in these, and they're baby animals. They're just really cute baby animals. Maybe some of them aren't the cutest, but they're babies. Oh, it's really sweet. So yeah, I really like this book. I'd like to see more colored in it, but there are so many coloring books. I get it, so it's hard to circulate some, but I don't see these Smithsonian books around a lot, but I had to get this one. Number 5 is spooky. So now we're in the top 5. I did get the second spooky book on his adventures. This is by Sarah Sheshchuk. I always hope I say that right. She is an amazing person, one, and she's an amazing illustrator as well. It's just my vibe. I think these books really have to be your vibe because they are a little bit more different, but it's a cat. If you're a cat person, you love this book. I haven't always been a cat person, but I am very, very rapidly increasing loving cats. And I just think this is the cutest thing in the world. The paper quality, A+, and the scenes and the characters and the cat, it's just all so fun. I love her artwork. It makes it more enjoyable to look at her illustrations because I can see her artwork through it. You know, her colors. And it's so awesome to be able to be a part of her art in that way. I think I'm more connected to that because I think I follow Sarah a little bit more closely on social media. So I get to see a hint of her everyday life. And I think that just makes it more special to be a part of, you know, the coloring community in her community, you know, Sarah's community. Just, it's something special, you know. She's a really sweet person. And I love supporting her, and to show her support, you should, you know, color in her books. So that's me talking to myself because I haven't colored a page in the first spooky book yet. And now I have this one. So I'd really love to start coloring this and sharing that. Because how wonderful would that be to show how much you really do enjoy somebody's artwork. So hopefully I can definitely color maybe in both books in October. Goal set. Number 4, Fragile World. I think this is my favorite book by Kirby. I really do. I love this book so much. I think these illustrations are uncomparable. And I think it's hard for me to see it as a coloring book. And I think that's why I struggle so much with getting in his books. I love his work. Even like dark fairy tales, stunning. Mythic worlds, stunning. Even alien worlds, stunning. I don't think I'd get into alien worlds. But in my mind, I think they're so amazing, and I put them like top tier that I see them as completed artworks. Because I know a lot of his artwork is black and white. So I don't know. I adore the book, and that's why it's in my top 5. And I really do want to color in this. I just see it as completed work, and I think that's what's hindering me and making it harder for me to get in here. I don't think the details, like everyone says, it's so easy to color in his books because he provides everything for you, and I think that's my thing. Everything is provided, that it's done. It just looks so great the way that it is. So I really just got to get in here because I do love completed pages of his. I love seeing color on these pages. It's just when I hold it in my hands and I see it up close and personal, it just looks finished and complete. And I have to get past that. So I just have to dive into one of his pages and get over that. This is one of my favorites. Love this one. I love seeing what people have done with this one too. It's just so beautiful. So I just got to get in there. I just got to get in there, but I adore this book. I think it is, I'm trying to think of dark fantasy in this one as being one of my favorites. Maybe they tie. Number 3 on my list is Mythographic Fantasy Forest. This is my first coloring book by Fabiana Attanasio. Very first of her coloring books that I own now. And I was flipping through it, and at first I was thinking like, oh, it's just another mythographic book. But no, it's not. It really is magical all on its own. You can't put it in a group. I really do think this is my favorite mythographic book besides the Joseph Cattenbang, because I think he is his own little world of coloring books. So it's hard to compare in that sense. But outside of Joseph Cattenbang, this has to be my favorite mythographic coloring book by somebody else. It's really stunning. I love the scenes and pictures in here. It's really, really beautiful. I do love everything that's going on the page, everything that's added, all the details. It's stunning. It's one of those coloring books that you can have in your collection, pull off your shelf, flip through a completely untouched coloring book and feel satisfied from it. You get the satisfaction. This is excellent. The butterfly paper books, the paper butterflies, absolutely amazing imagery. And I really, really, really enjoy seeing everything in here. So yeah, it's so great to have this in the collection now. Look at this. Oh, I love that. So sweet. So beautiful. So that is Mythographic Fantasy Forest. So excited to have this one. Number 2 on the list is Dreamland. And I don't know if I'm going to say this right or not. This is illustrated by Renata Krosick. That's what we're going with. This was, I do remember doing my mid-year coloring check-in, and this was like my number 1, yes, this is what I want in my collection book, and it made it as number 2 in my coloring book collection. So, wonder what number 1 is. You'll just have to wait and find out, but this came in at number 2. Again, this is a perfect example of flipping through a book and knowing I have nothing to compare this to on my shelf. And that is why I found it necessary, and that is why it is so high on my rank and rate for this coloring book haul, is because I know there's nothing in my collection that can compare to this. I'm just so excited and thrilled to have this, and I cannot wait to color in this. There is so much whimsical, creative feeling to this. Yeah, this book really does blow me away. It's like simple and detailed at the same time. You could really make these pages very, very simple if you wanted to. But I don't know, I'm just really excited to see what I can come up with. This one in particular is one of my favorites. I love that. Yeah, there's just so many. And it's single-sided. It's got really nice thick paper. Is this Get Creative 6? Yes, it is. And I found this colored by Maia. She did her Get Creative 6. She did a video on it a couple months ago now, I think. Well, it had to be. If I did my mid-year check-in, that had to be like June. So maybe May or June she made the video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this book. So I got it in August, and I'm so happy to have it. Really, really amazing book. So happy. Dreamland by Renata Krosick. That's what we're going with. Number 1 on my rank and rate for my coloring haul. Are you ready for this? Are you guessing it? Are you trying to guess what my number 1 book is? It's a newer release. Newer-ish, past couple months this year. And it's amazing, and everybody's raving about it. Everybody. There is a group of colorists. I think it's up to about 30 people now. Somewhere like that. I'm not in it. But there is a group. They're coloring in it every single month because of how amazing this book is. Have you guessed it yet? Do you want to know? Do you want to see it? I'm going to show it to you. It's Dragonspell. It's absolutely breathtaking and deserves to be number 1 by far. Absolutely amazing book. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like top 10 in everybody's coloring collection. I really wouldn't be surprised. It is such a stunning book. This one might be one of my favorites. I'm just picturing amethyst. I would love to color amethyst and an amethyst dragon. I would love that. Yeah, I really wanted to get this page colored for this month. It's just not going to happen. It's beautiful in every single way, every single page in this book, and I've heard almost everybody say that. And I think that's why the group is so popular, is because everybody does want to color every single page in this book because of how amazing it is. It really is something else. Ooh, this would be nice for October. I just didn't join the group, and I don't want to join the group because I know I can't commit to a page every single month. I know I can't. So, I didn't want to join. It would be so fun too, but I know I just can't commit. And every single month, I look forward to seeing everybody's completed pages for this book. They're just, all of them. You cannot mess up. You can't make a mistake in this book. And it's gorgeous. Like, it's really perfect. It is number 1. So that's what I got. That's my rank and rate haul. I hope you liked that little bit of a twist. I love every single book that I showed you today. This one is this is incredible. It's like jaw-dropping incredible. And I'm really excited to have it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you did. I might continue that in the future because that was fun for me too, to really deep dive into how I felt. Like I said, I think it really is a seasonal thing. So if you're in a season and you have a book for that season, it's really hard not to make it number 1. Like I said, that pumpkin and spice book was in my top 10 and I was like, wait a second. So, yeah, it was really fun to put this video together for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone's doing well out there. I really do. I love our community. I love how close we are. I think it's just so humbling to be a part of a coloring community. It's just so like sweet and dainty thing to do. Like, you know, when you retire, what do you do? Oh, I color. Like, yeah, it's just so sweet. It's a really awesome thing to do. The inspiration that we share with each other. You know, it's the vibes, it's the give and take of the community, what we share, the gifting of coloring books. Anytime you see that it's somebody's like birthday, there are so many gifting books and happy mails going around. I think that's so nice. And even though you don't need to get anything for everyone, it's the words of encouragement through the community of like, everything's a pat on the back. Everything is such an uplifting event of just sharing what we do. We have so much joy in this. And when we share that and we get joy back from it, it makes it so much better. So, this community is really awesome. I think I talk about it as much as I can. And I wish you guys all well. I really do. I wish everyone is well out there. Don't hide in your coloring. You know, sometimes it's easy to hear things and then want to push yourself away from a lot of things. And don't hide in it, but just bring joy and inspiration out of it, you know. Yeah, I just want to give a little internet hug to everybody, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing an internet hug right now. So yeah, be well, and I hope you all have a great and colorful day. Bye.